Well, hi everybody, and welcome to my office on campus here at UNC Charlotte. I thought I'd give you a quick update today about the potential snow on Wednesday. You've probably heard about it in the news. This is a tricky situation, just like honestly every situation with frozen precipitation here in Charlotte. Quick walkthrough in terms of where the models are right now. So this is the European model. This, in the last couple of days, has been one of the most aggressive models with precipitation. But overnight last night, it has certainly gotten drier and more south with the system. So you can see this is overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, around 4 in the morning. This is around 7 a.m. You can see a shield of light snow moving across Tennessee and entering the western North Carolina mountains. And as the day goes on, this is around 11 a.m. You see some scattered snow showers around the western part of the state, and that continues through the early afternoon hours. And then that system moves quickly off shore. So this model has really dried out. It's moved the system further south, weakened it, and doesn't have nearly the impact that it did on the last couple of runs. Now, this could be a fluke. It could be going back and forth. We'll have to watch and see how this afternoon and tonight's runs go. This model also, I will say, if I keep stepping it forward through time, shows another burst of snow kind of hitting late Wednesday night into Thursday morning and producing some snow from Charlotte northward up the 85 corridor. So we'll have to watch that. This is the higher resolution NAM model that came in this afternoon. So if I step this forward through time, you'll see this has a bit better resolution than the global European model. And if I keep stepping this forward, you see the same kind of situation, the snow. And if I walk this forward through time, you see it develops snow and sleet across our area in the midday to mid-afternoon hours. And it keeps this snow and sleet on. This is obviously a lot more aggressive than the European model. This model tends to overdo precipitation, but the nice thing about it is it kind of shows the freezing rain, the purple is sleet, and the blue is snow. So the thing with the storm moving further south is that means it's more likely to be more frozen precipitation for Charlotte and points north. So the further south it goes, the colder the air in, or the colder the areas that we're in. And so we end up seeing more of the frozen precipitation. And it too kind of tracks that low off the coast and brings that snow to an end sometime after midnight. And then again, this model only goes out so far, but it's hinting at another wave of snow potentially during the early morning hours on Thursday. And then finally, I thought I'd show you, this is the short range ensemble models. And so this is just kind of the average. Basically, it's a bunch of models that get run. And this is looking at kind of the average of all of them. So that I forget how many members there are, but there's quite a few of them. And this kind of shows you the average snowfall for our area. So you can kind of see this is definitely trended down. You've probably seen some graphics earlier this week where it was 3 to 6 inches of snow, something like that. That could certainly happen along the northern tier of states, or the northern tier of counties, where it stays mostly below freezing, it stays mostly snow. But right along that kind of dividing line, along the North South Carolina line, the 85 corridor, it shows an inch and a half of snow here. Keep in mind that this is going to be really close to freezing, and I do think some sleet and freezing rain could mix in. It depends on the exact track of the low. So if we go back to the NAM, it usually does pretty good with thermal profiles. You see it shows, if I just pick one of these times here, pick it to where it's actually precipitating, and you click like right at the center of Mecklenburg County, this will show you the thermal profile. So freezing is right here through the atmosphere, and so you can see the atmosphere touches freezing right there, crosses a little bit, then it goes back below freezing, then right at freezing again, that's right at freezing at the surface. So it's going to be one of those where it's right near the freezing point, vertically through the atmosphere, and that's usually when we get snow and sleet. So I think the best call right now is we see some light snow or sleet moving into the area sometime mid-morning on Wednesday, kind of scattered around through the afternoon. The stronger the low is, the more precipitation we get. A little bit farther north, we get more precipitation, but more of a mix. A little bit farther south, we get probably more snow and sleet, but less amounts of precipitation. So the guidance I look at now looks like maybe 1.5 inches of snow and sleet for the metro area, a little bit more north as you go. But again, we're still 48 hours away from this event, so inevitably the models tonight, they might be really dry or they could be much wetter, and this will certainly be updated tomorrow. So I'll have another update tomorrow, but just wanted to give you the lay of the land of where things are right now. So I hope you all have a good Monday. See y'all later.